Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Ben, I believe it's pronounced Rabbery. Let me know in the comments. Writes in and just says, I have a question as I don't seem to be able to figure this out. Are you able to MIDI map the DJ mode pad play and pause to a MIDI controller? Yeah, I mean, I got the quick start and it maps out. I don't know if you can read it very well or not, but it maps out the different Midi CCs. Play and pause is CC20, and I've been playing around with this and going a little bit crazy, but I'll show you in a second. So I got the MPC set up so I can send Midi CCs to the SP404 Mark II. And if I just double tap or just tap the button scan into DJ mode, I can do some pretty simple things. I'm just going to hold the Q link down. We're just going to use track, and I'm going to go Q link edit. This, if you're wondering, I'm running the MPC3 beta, so if you're curious what's going on, why it looks a little different, I've just been playing around with that. But I'm just going to add a new value. So what I did before I documented everything was just go, okay, looked at the manual that Roland gave us, said MIDI CC7 on, or CC7 on MIDI channel 1 controls the loaded track on channel 1. And if I go here, you can see it goes a little crazy. What I think, we've got a MIDI feedback loop here. It's kind of annoying. So I just unplug one of them. I can then just smoothly control the MIDI volume here. And you can hear it. I can work it as you would expect. And this works as well for the channel 2. If I set that to channel 2, I can do the crossfader. Basically, if I come in here, the crossfader, I think, let me just look here. Crossfader is CC008. So we'll go do that. Here it's called balance, but maybe you can see it here, but the crossfader is going left and right like we would want. So, I mean, these are all working right. And I apparently, when I was just documenting this, had not really paid attention and just assumed that the rest of the CCs worked correctly. And I'm going to show you that they don't. So I don't know if Roland broke something. It's been a while since I've used DJ mode, but it says CC20 with a value of 0 is pause and a value of 127 is play. If I start playing this, I can put the value to 0 and the value to 127. It is not making any change. So I'm assuming this is what you're experiencing, Ben. I've tried this for all the other MIDI values, and I'm going to show you what I have learned, which is kind of weird. So if I plug this back in, so that we got the output from the SP404 Mark II going back out to the MPC, check this out. And I don't know what to tell you other than this is weird. But if I go, I've just got this is set up as MIDI channel 1, so this isn't going to record anything from channel 2. But if I go overdub and let it play, if I just start tapping the sync on and off here, we'll go stop. We change the value to MIDI 20. Actually, 20 is the play and stop. The other one was 22. So we want 22. You can see this is like, it's just record. I'll go back in, like, so you can watch this in real time. So maybe if you can see the screen, you can see it's drawing out where I'm tapping it. So it's definitely sending these values out from the SP404 Mark II over to the MPC. Why you would want this information recorded over there, but then not sent back over so that you could like actually record a performance and things that you've done, I have no idea. There's possibly something I'd go back through and read in the documentation, or maybe Roland's done something a little bit different. But, if we go to even CC20 here, if I just start overdubbing, you can see I'm like recording, hopefully you can see this, I'm recording in the on and off values. But as soon as if I hit play, it's sending it over, but it's just ignoring it. So I don't know what to make of this. And it's ignoring transport controls and all that, which I kind of get. But yeah, Ben, I don't know how to help you here. I'm just going to keep doing some research and see if I can figure it out. Maybe maybe this in a previous firmware worked and Roland's done something that maybe broke this behavior. I don't know. I'm with you. I would have expected that we could send Midi CC from an external device to do these parameter controls, whether it's the bend plus or minus, BPM plus or minus, the restart the track, hit play, sync, all that stuff. Unfortunately, it looks like it sends the values out as of firmware 4.05 and doesn't get them back in. I don't know what to make of it other than that, but I'll just say thanks, Ben, for reaching out. I hope this answers your question, that if you're trying to figure this out and it's not working, you're not crazy. It just seems to be how it's implemented. And I guess we'll have to see what Roland does or does not do with this information. Anyway, guys, thanks for reaching out. Thanks for stopping by. Keep asking questions. Happy to do my best to answer them. And peace.